Low heads collect Polo Ralph Lauren obsessively. The subculture started in New York gangs in the mid-'80s, and it's welcomed new generations over the past 25 years through hip-hop. Today, the most beloved pieces of polo can sell for thousands of dollars. The heart of the low-head movement remains on the streets of New York. So I went to see my friend Dallas Penn, a polo collector himself, to find out why guys from Harlem and the Bronx care so much about that little pony. Dallas said he'd give me a tour of his collection and told me we had to check out Low Goose on the Deuce, a gathering of low heads, old and new, on Manhattan's 42nd Street.
Hey Dallas, what's happening, pal?
Jesse, how you doing, brother?
Good.
All right.
It's good to see you, man. I don't mean to be the one to tell you this, but your neckties outside of your sweater.
Absolutely. I'm talking to a group of people when I do that.
Dallas, let's start with this. So
Yes.
I emailed you just because I thought you might know something about polo collectors. And you emailed me back and told me how many pieces of polo clothing you own.
At least 1,000. Somewhere in the range of
That is
1,000.
crazy, Dallas.
Yes, absolutely.
How did that end up happening?
If you think about 25 years of accumulating items, items in my collection go back to 1985, 1986.
Put this on. Welcome to 42nd Street, New York City, the Deuce. The legacy for this street right here, if you got on something fly to wear, is you put it on Friday and you come out here. You come out here with your boys, you come out here with your lady, you come out here to show off, all right? Aspirational apparel right here.
Tell me a little bit about how just some dudes with some cool jackets, how did that turn into a culture that's still enduring 15 years later?
The manufacturer, the maker, Ralph Lauren, understood how to market these items as high-class luxury pieces. And there's nothing more that you want when you're living in the hood.
It started out as something that's survival. All of us didn't come from families that had money, and we got tired of looking sick and tired. So when you get sick and tired of being sick and tired, you make something out of yourself.
There are clothing brands that are much more deeply and quote-unquote authentically tied to, the traditions of rich people. Do you think that it makes polo more powerful in this context, that they are like an abstracted version of that?
Who knew what the hell polo was before Ralph Lauren? What the hell is polo? Is it golf on horseback? I don't understand it. I don't understand it to this day, and it doesn't even matter. I think it's become bigger than simply clothing. It is ultimately, it's the American dream.
See how the baby boomers, that they grew up with Woodstock, Hendrix, the mamas and the papas? Well, this is our mamas and papas, and this is our Woodstock. Union Square was our Woodstock.
You can be anything that you imagine yourself, and this is what Ralph Lauren's polo line imbues upon us. The collectors, we want to be anybody. I just relate it back to tying the towel around my neck and becoming Batman, or becoming Superman. This allows me to become a superhero.
Right now, like I told you guys earlier, right? He's got his Superman shield on. Okay, this jacket right here, he's allowed with this jacket to give people, CPR. What you gonna join when you make people call the Heimlich? You're allowed.
It's certified.
Another thing I gotta point out too now is this has on layers of low.
Lay it up.
Layers. Hold on for the 1, 2, 3.
Got some shit on under there. I got the brand on. No, I got where it come from under there. I got it under there somewhere.
And long before Hov was changing clothes, he was changing clothes 3, 4,
Oh yeah,
5,
yeah.
6, 7
You see?
times.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So we used to clean our Beyondments and then go to the skating ring wearing everything we had on like this. And skating, and selling pieces.
The lifesaver windbreaker. This right here, this is...
From when you were in Another Bad Creation.
Well, I was certainly another bad. I was another bad kid running around New York. And this item right here is what began my obsession, my full-on obsession for acquiring Ralph Lauren garment.
It's not even a fashion, it's a statement. It's a
a statement. We could do this too. You know, I noticed like the put in work, getting drugged out of stores on your ears, getting chased down blocks, got cats out here. Let me say the Decepts and Lowlights, we united. That's a beautiful thing. We was at war at one time. Come out with your little girl, with your girl, your mama, whoever. They coming to get you. You gotta know what you're doing. You gotta be thorough in the streets the way it is.
To go back home with this stuff, you had to be a warrior. I mean, New York City, mid-'80s, the crack 80s. And, you know, police didn't care about kids knocking each other over the head or shoving knives in each other. They were worried about drug trade. So if you're doing anything else, you could pretty much do whatever you wanted. And that's, I had to have these pieces back then, and I still have them.
Dallas, thank you so much for sharing your collection in this amazing culture with me.
Definitely, Jesse. Thanks for coming through.
Always a pleasure, pal.
Dig it.